As a teacher, administrator, and lifelong learner for more than 40 years, I've been asked a version of this question quite a bit lately. Will artificial intelligence make people smarter? It's a fair question, but I think there's a better one. Will AI make people smarter or lazier? Because the truth is, technology itself doesn't determine the outcome. People do. I've watched this happen throughout my career. When calculators became common, some students used them to understand math more deeply. Others used them to avoid learning math altogether. When the internet arrived, some people gained access to an incredible library of knowledge. Others gained access to endless distractions. The tool wasn't the problem. The way people used the tool made all the difference. And I believe AI will be no different. Used wisely, AI may become one of the greatest learning tools ever created. Imagine a student who struggles with a concept in class. Instead of waiting until tomorrow, they can ask questions immediately. They can receive explanations in different ways. They can practice skills at their own pace. That's powerful. I've worked with thousands of students over the years, and one thing I've learned is that people learn differently. Some need examples, some need repetition, some need encouragement. AI has the potential to help personalize learning in ways we've never seen before. That's the optimistic side. But there's another side we need to talk about honestly, because every shortcut carries a temptation. The temptation to stop thinking, the temptation to stop struggling, the temptation to let the machine do all the heavy lifting, and that's where things get dangerous. Learning has always involved effort, sometimes frustration, sometimes confusion, sometimes failure. But those moments aren't flaws in the process. They're part of the process. Some of the most important growth I've ever seen in students happened when they worked through difficulty, not around it. Through it. That's how confidence is built. That's how resilience is built. That's how critical thinking develops. If AI becomes a tool that helps people think better, we'll become smarter. If AI becomes a tool that does all our thinking for us, we may become intellectually weaker. That's the real choice in front of us. And honestly, I think the answer will vary from person to person. The disciplined learner will use AI to accelerate growth. The passive learner may use AI to avoid growth. The curious person will ask better questions. The lazy person will stop asking questions altogether. The technology will be the same. The outcomes won't be. One thing I've noticed over 4 decades in education is that the most successful students were rarely the ones looking for the easiest path. They were usually the ones willing to engage deeply, to think, to question, to struggle productively. That doesn't change because AI arrives. In fact, it may become even more important, because the future may not belong to the people who can simply find answers. The future may belong to the people who know what questions to ask. AI can generate information, but wisdom still requires reflection. AI can provide solutions, but judgment still requires experience. AI can organize knowledge, but understanding still requires effort. That's why I don't think AI automatically makes people smarter. And I don't think it automatically makes people lazier either. I think AI magnifies habits that already exist. If you're curious, AI can help you learn faster. If you're disciplined, AI can help you become more productive. If you're thoughtful, AI can help you explore ideas more deeply. But if you're looking for ways to avoid effort, AI can help you do that too. The future isn't really a technology question, it's a character question. Will we use these tools to strengthen our minds, or will we slowly surrender the very skills that helped us grow in the first place? As educators, parents, leaders, and lifelong learners, that's the conversation we should be having, because artificial intelligence may change how we learn, but it should never replace our desire to learn. And in my opinion, that's where the real human edge still lives. Not in the technology, but in the mindset of the person using it. AI can provide answers. Human beings still decide whether they're willing to think. Approach each day with gratitude, each challenge with courage, and each opportunity with purpose. Until next time, keep strengthening your human edge. A quick thank you to our sponsor, AI World Career Compass. If you're a student, parent, teacher, or school leader, Visit AIworldCareerCompass.com and take the free student career assessment designed to help students prepare for the future AI workforce. That's AIworldCareerCompass.com, preparing today's students for tomorrow's world.